We're here at the DVEE Summit, working the entire week on Data Vault and Ensemble methods, and really happy to have Peter with us all the way from Australia. We did determine you came the furthest of all people here, which is congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So just a couple of quick questions. I didn't want to sum up the week. I think we'll just go right into some fun questions. How long have you been working with Ensemble and Data Vault type constructs?
Well, yeah, it's been about 4 to 5 years now. Had a look into it when we originally started saying, hey, we want to start automating, write some automation for Data Vault. So started looking into it, realized that, got a lot to learn about it. So yeah, it's pretty much 4 to 5 years now. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, perfect. So that's enough time to realize how much you love it?
Yeah, how much I love it and how much I don't know about it, right? So every time, we've discussed this earlier, every time I come to one of these, I suppose, conferences or learning or training sessions, is that I realize that there are just so much new ideas out there from other people that we need to absorb as a vendor, right? And incorporate into our product. So, yeah. I personally, I didn't like Data Vault at the beginning, I must be honest, but the more I got to know it and got to know how it works and how Ensemble works, the more I realized that it's just logical, right?
Mm. Yeah. Well, Peter, I can tell you from the Genesee Academy perspective, from my perspective as well, is your approach towards this modeling paradigm and the way you embrace it, analyze it, critique it, own it, and then deploy it is amazing. You're doing a great job on it, so we really appreciate that. Yeah. So looking into the near future now, what do you see on the horizon that gets you really excited about the next couple of years?
Well, as we've been going through this week, and listening and learning from the other people and other attendees here, which I think is why I come to these conferences and participate with the other attendees, is one of the key things that I've learned is that we as a software vendor has got a responsibility to not only provide transparent software that everybody can go and say, hey, it does this and that, but also need to innovate. The innovation at a technology level for the community is to innovate and say, well, how can we make it easier and then more accessible? How can we make Data Vault and Ensemble more accessible for the community? And we've reached a commitment with our company that we are actually going to be building quite a lot of free software to help facilitate with the modeling process and try and just help the community to actually create their models and interact with their models. So that's what we're going to be doing, and seeing if we can hook it up to machine learning. I'm no expert at machine learning, but I heard it's a thing. So hopefully we can use it.
I've heard it's a thing too. Yeah, exactly. So today's event, DVEM Rising, we had a loose kind of a second theme going on for business modeling for the Agile Enterprise.
Right.
And of course, this week has been largely driven by ELM, the ensemble-logical modeling, business modeling. What's your take on it?
Oh, on the conference or on ELM?
Oh no, on the ELM. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now that I know about it, I can't actually think how we lived without it, to be honest. As I said the first time we discussed this very briefly, I said to you, and I think my words was, damn it, now I have to go and change our product.
Yep. Which you right away go to doing.
We are trying. We're getting there, changing a product and flipping it on the head where, it was based on, hey, we can automate your source, and we can still do that if anybody wants it, but automating your source to a Data Vault or even to a data mart, automating that, yeah, that's not that hard if you think back on it, but then actually learning about, hey, the target and the business model, more specifically the business model is more important. Well, now we have to pivot our whole software, which is, it's going to take a bit of time, but we've committed to pivoting our entire software package around to actually accommodate ensemble logical modeling and model the target first.
Yeah. No, it seems to make sense. I think we could see some consensus on that during the week so far. We got a couple extra days to go. All I can say is thanks again for making the journey and being here with us. Really appreciate it.
Right.
And wow, we look forward to doing more things with you as we carry on.
Yeah, thanks for having us. It's been great. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks again.
Okay.
All right. Take care.